Welcome back, everybody, to the Baltimore Ravens franchise here on Madden 19. So we head down to the Beltway, go to Washington, and take on a 5-2-1 Redskins team here in week number 10. This Redskins team trying to take control of the NFC East division. As for the Ravens here, we have control of the AFC North. Yet to lose a game right now, sitting at 8-0 and trying to keep it going here in Washington under the lights here in Sunday night. So this should be a very, very good matchup against maybe one of the better teams we've seen all year in this Redskins team. So let's get this one going in Washington. As you see the defense, Pierce all ready to go. Everybody's pumped up. Prime time under the lights, and let's get this one going. As Washington will receive first, Tucker's kick is getting this game underway. This one will be back of the end zone. Montgomery's just going to kneel this one down. And the Washington offense will start at the 25-yard line with Alex Smith still the quarterback of this team, and he's having a very good season. 17 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Obviously has the 5-2-1 record for this team. So things looking pretty good here for Washington. And let's see what this offense can do against our number 1 defense in the league. 1st and 10, they hand off to Darius Geis. And Geis with a nice spin move, just only picking up 2 yards. And that'll be the start for Washington. As up to the 27-yard line, they have a quick 3rd down here. 3rd and 8, Smith looking, and he's going up top. It's going to be picked off there. Hunter with the interception. So this defense last week came up with 2 huge interceptions against Pittsburgh. And just like that, our defense comes out with a huge play. Hunter with the interception. And now we start this at the 36-yard line. So 1st and 10, Jackson looking. Perfect throw there to Torrey Smith. He has the 1st down and down to the 12. Last week, Jackson did throw the 2 interceptions, but almost 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Let's see how he can back this one up. And that's a good start there to Torrey Smith. So we have a 3rd and 10 now from the 12. Jackson, man in motion to Saquon Barkley. Jackson looking underneath. Watch out, blitz coming. And he gets away with it just before he gets hit again as Deebo Samuel with the catch. But that's going to be short. At least we get the 3 points. Free 3 points off the turnover. And it's a 3-0 lead here with 10 minutes left in the first quarter. So Washington back at it. 2nd and 8. And Darius Geis with the reception up to the 27-yard line. First catch and first reception for Alex Smith on the day. And that's a 1st down. So 2nd and 11 from the 25-yard line. Geis with the carry, and Willie Gay Jr. is there for the stop. Had a fantastic week last week with 3 sacks, really coming into his own now. And let's see if we can get this Redskins team off the field. 3rd and 15. They go underneath the Jordan Reed. That's going to be well short. Jermaine Pratt with the stop. We get a punt, and now we start this drive at the 20-yard line. So 2nd and 10 here from the gun. We'll hand off to Saquon Barkley. Used to this Redskins team. They know all about him, obviously, with the Giants for the past 2 years. Not getting really anything there, and they've been able to shut him down so far in this ball game. 3rd and 10 from the 20. Jackson looking, runs out of time, and that is Matthew Ioannidis there for the sack, knocking down Jackson. Obviously known Marshall Yanda, he is out, so we'll have to see how this offensive line holds up against this Redskins front 4. As the defense is going to make a stop there on 2nd down and bring up a quick 3rd and 7 here. So defense looking good so far. 3rd and 7. Smith looking to the outside, has an open man, and that's Paul Richardson for the catch reception. 1st down up to the 35-yard line, and they'll continue the drive. So under 5 minutes left in this 1st and 10. And off to Geis in the middle there. Makes a spin move on Mosley, and he's off to the races. There's nobody back there. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Great spin move from Geis, and that is going to be a touchdown. Wow, so C.J. Mosley just got spun out of his shoes there. 65 yards. Washington will get the first touchdown of this ball game. Huge run by Geis. 7-3. So last week we did shut down Kareem Hunt. He had a good second half, good 4th quarter against us, but hopefully we can just shut down Geis the rest of this way and not allow him to take over this ball game. So 3rd and 9, but the offense trying to not go 3 and out here as Jackson's going to dump this one off underneath the Saquon Barkley. So finding something there, as so far it has been tough. This is a good Redskins defense. Struggled a little bit against Pittsburgh defense a couple times. They're not the same quality as this Redskins defense, so hopefully we can get something in this ball game. 2nd and 14, we'll find Deebo Samuel, though, down to the 42, 1st and 10 there. So nice throw, nice catch, even though the Redskins brought the blitz. Jackson using his legs to get away from it. Now we're up to the 42, so 1st and 10. Hand off to Saquon Barkley. This time getting away from 3 Redskins defenders. Jukes out a man, breaks through 2 more, and he's off to the races. And Patrick Owasso, actually, the former Raven, brings him down to the 4. Excellent run there by Saquon Barkley, just showing the agility, the power there. And we're down to the 4. 2nd and goal. Jackson looking. He goes to the back of the end zone and almost throws an interception, looking there for Torrey Smith. Had him maybe if he throws it a little higher, but luckily dropped it incomplete and brings up a 3rd and goal now. So Jackson looking. He's going to take this one himself, and that is too easy. Lamar Jackson in for the touchdown. So great drive answering back to the Washington Darius Geis long run. Good drive of our own. We go down the field, score the touchdown. 10-7 the score here in the 1st quarter, which is about 30 seconds left. So let's see if our defense can come back at it. But Geis breaks a tackle, and thank you, Tony Jefferson, because that's all we needed was another huge long, maybe run or touchdown run. And right now the defense looking a little suspect on the rush defense, so hopefully that can improve. And on 2nd and 2 as we get into the 2nd quarter, Jermaine Pratt with the sack last week against Pittsburgh. The pass rush really was there, and let's see if we can continue it here in this week. So 3rd and 7 from the 28. Smith looking. He's going to dump this one off to Geis, who has been the player of the game here so far for this Redskins team. He is all over the place. That is his 2nd catch for a 1st down, and then obviously had that huge touchdown run, so he has been looking fantastic here. 2nd and 8. They're going to find Jordan Reed over the middle. That's another 1st down, so into Ravens territory here. Up to the 45-yard line. Hunter there for the stop, but the Redskins offense looking pretty good here. From the 41, 2nd and 5 from the gun is Smith. He's going to go up top. Man, that was a great throw there to Callaway. Not a lot of room to throw it there, but he found room, Smith did. Perfect throw, and that is a 1st down up to the 28-yard line. From the 19, 2nd and 1, play action. Not going to work this time. Duke Riley coming in for the sack. So the man we acquired from Atlanta hasn't really got a whole lot of playing time, but comes up with a huge one there. Sack, knocking him back to the 29, bringing up a 3rd and 12. So Smith from the gun looking, goes underneath the Callaway, but nice tackle there by C.J. Mosley. Brings him down short of the 1st, and Washington's going to have to settle for a field goal here. So this will be about a 42-yarder, it looks like, and it's going to be blocked. It's going to be blocked. Henderson, the rookie, gets in there, blocks the field goal attempt. So Washington will get nothing out of this. Prater gets his kick blocked. Wow, fantastic job there. That really, that's a demoralizer there. Your offense has a great drive but cannot produce anything out of it. And now their defense is going to have to come right back and make a stop. And right now they have a chance to get a 3 and out. So 3rd and 8. Jackson, watch out. Pressure coming. And Ryan Kerrigan and Preston Smith are there for the sack. So the Washington defense comes up, not allowing that blocked field goal to really bite them in the butt. So they get the 3 and out and get their offense back on the field after a false start penalty, and that is not going to work out either. That is a loss, and now Washington in some deep trouble here. 3rd and 22 from the 8. Smith looking, running out of time, and he is sacked, and it's close. It will not be a safety, but that was close. Willie Henry, Tim Williams are there. But because they had to punt now out of the end zone, we have fantastic field position here. We start at the 47-yard line, and great run there by Saquon Barkley, picking up 9 and bringing up now a 2nd and 1 here from the 39. This game has been flying by as Barkley now makes a juke move, breaks through some tackles, picks up only 3, but it's enough for the 1st down. As we see, we're under already 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, so it has been going quick. Jackson, 2nd and 10, pressure coming in his face, and he gets it up to Hayden Hurst for the 1st down up to the 20. Hurst, last week, best game of the year, 2 touchdowns, and he has stepped up a lot lately now, so that's good to see. 2nd and 8, pressure coming from Washington is not going to work out as we're going to find Saquon Barkley for the 1st down to the 4, and will take us down to the 2-minute warning, trying to get another touchdown here right before halftime. So 2nd and goal from the 7. We're going empty set this time with Lamar Jackson. He is looking, can't find anybody, but he breaks off the sack. He's just going to take this one himself and get his 2nd rushing touchdown of this ball game. Lamar Jackson in for the score. And man, Washington might want to put a spy on him down there. I know he got away from the sack, but 2nd touchdown for Lamar Jackson. And now Washington, with about a minute left in this first half, is going to try to get something. They still have all 3 of their timeouts, but it's going to be a mistake from Alex Smith. Tavon Young there with the interception, and we're down at the 25-yard line. So, man, we can double up here. Looked like, we just get the touchdown there, and that's it. But we get the interception, and now a chance here to at least waste the rest of this clock here and at least get a field goal at least, and not allow Washington to get the ball here. So 2nd and 12, Jackson looking. He's going to throw it almost. Whoa, almost throw an interception there, intended for Torrey Smith. Nice play by Kerrigan, dropping back in the zone blitz. And now brings up a 3rd and 12. Just want to be careful with this. We want to get points out of this. As Jackson rolling out, looking. He's trying to find Patterson there, but it's incomplete. So at least we're going to get a field goal here, at least a field goal attempt, as Tucker from about 44 yards. This one is up, and it is good. So we take advantage of that turnover, get the 3 points, and take the 20-7 lead going into here to halftime. So the offense, once again, has struggled a little bit. But because we've gotten 2 huge turnovers that led into a 6 points, it's a 20-7 lead instead of 14-7. So can't really complain about that. You can see the schedule around the league. Browns ended up losing. You have the Steelers who won, and I think the Bengals won as well. So not really changing there as Bengals, the Bengals team we will face next week. So that should be an interesting one. As we start off this second half, a really good play there to start off the second half. Finding DJ Shark Jr. there for 15 yards. Yeah, it's been a struggle so far for Lamar Jackson. So hopefully he can figure some of the things out here in the second half and have a good one here. 3rd and 6, though. Jackson, dangerous throw! Just over the top of the safety, and Samuel beating Norman there. Man, that was a crazy throw there, but it works out for a first down, and we're up to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, hand off to Barkley. Has a good run, breaking through at least one tackle. It seems like every time, picking up 6 yards there, and we're up to the 36. So bring on a 3rd and 3. Single back is Barkley, and instead of throwing it, we're just going to hand him the ball because he has the first down easily. And just like last week, even though Jackson threw about 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, Saquon Barkley was really the catalyst, and he still is this week, really just producing. 2nd and 9, and Jackson's going to go down for the sack. Preston Smith coming in, beating Stanley. That knocks us back to the 33-yard line. And now we have a 3rd and 15 here. So Jackson, they're only coming with a 3-man rush to go into spy. Jackson going up, finding DJ Shark Jr. for the catch. He'll be short of the first down. And that's to the 19, but at least field goal range for Tucker. And we'll take the 3 points here to start the second half. Continuing the lead here, 23-7. As we got 8 minutes left here in this third quarter, and Darius Geis with a run on 2nd and 8 doesn't really get much there. We've shut him down since that long touchdown run. Hasn't really got a whole lot going. Though 3rd and 7, Smith looking, going to, that's going to be Crowder to the outside, and he has a first down to the 40. So nice adjustment there by Smith, feeling a little bit of pressure, but he finds his man for the first. 2nd and 4, dumping it off to Jordan Reed, who's had a decent game here so far. He's up to the 44-yard line. And that's into Raven territory. Good drive here so far for Washington. First drive of the second half for them. 2nd and 10. They go to Geis on the ground. And he's going nowhere. Ran into DeAndre Walker there. Nice stop. That is a loss. And now brings up a 3rd and 16 here from the 49. So got to be careful with the ball if you're Alex Smith. Looking, pressure coming. And Willie Gay Jr. with the sack. Had 3 last week. Picks up another one here. And that is going to be it for the drive for Washington as Tressway on to punt this one away. And let's see where this goes. And they get a fantastic bounce down at the 1-yard line. So our offense is going to have to get out of this mess here. So 4:23 left in the third. From the 1, we bring in Sony Michel, and that's a great run. And he's close to the first down. So just like that in one play, at least we're out of trouble a little bit. They will mark him short of the first, 2nd and inches. So Sony Michel still in the backfield. We hand him the ball, and looks like he has the first down. He's got it. Zach Brown does bring him down, and Michel comes up holding his thigh, knee area. He's had so many problems with injuries. That's the reason why we had to make some adjustments in the running back position, because just really can't be trusted. So on 3rd and 2, we go to a guy so far that's been trusted, and Saquon Barkley tried to hurdle the guys there. Gets upended, but still he is fine. Picks up the first down to the 34, and getting close to another 100-yard game for Saquon. So up to the 34, just under 2 minutes left in this third quarter. 3rd and 10. Jackson looking, trying to find something. And they have a spy on him, so he can't really go anywhere. Pass is inaccurate. Good coverage by Washington as well. And that is a punt. So this defense of Washington is at least keeping them in the game. But their offense, on the other hand, not really working out. And that's Jaka Polite coming off the edge, getting the sack on Alex Smith. Not really getting a whole lot of playing time this year, but he has so much talent and pass rushing ability. Trying to get him on the field here, and makes a good play there. And just because of that play, now it's a tough 3rd down, which Washington does not convert. They have to punt. And we have good field position here to start this 4th quarter. So 2nd and 10, handoff to Saquon Barkley, somehow getting through that little tiny hole there. And he picks up about 13, 14 yards. He's up to the 38, 1st down, and now 2 yards away from 100. 2nd and 10, Jackson looking. He goes that's going to be Anderson, the 3rd tight end. So that's his first catch on the entire year. He is another guy that has some ability, size, speed, more of a receiving tight end, but gets the catch and makes this a more manageable 3rd down as we hand off to Saquon Barkley, using that speed to get to the outside, but Kerrigan with the stop. They're going to call him just short, but, we're going for this. We're going for it here. I think we got this. We're bringing Sony Michel, who is back from the little injury. He is fine. He's back in the ball game now, and he has the 1st down easily. Give him a gain of 4, and that is a huge 1st down as we can continue to run this clock down here and try to get a victory in Washington. 2nd and 10, we go to Barkley on the ground. Once again, getting through, not much of a hole, but he gets right through it there, picking up 7 now with 108 yards rushing on this ball game. And brings up another 3rd down here. So 3rd and 3. Hand to Barkley. Nice cutback. 1st down. That'll give us a goal-to-go situation. Gain of 9. And we are just wasting away this 4th quarter. So excellent drive by this Baltimore team and using the run game. So we're almost going kind of old school here. This is like old school, run it down their throat, smash mouth Ravens football, using this run game, and it is working with Saquon Barkley as we have taken so much time off this clock. So 3rd and goal, and Jackson's going to cap it off with a touchdown to Deebo Samuel. Excellent drive here by this offense, wasting about 7 minutes off in the clock, picking up huge 3rd downs, capping it off with a touchdown, and putting this at a 30-7 game. So Washington now under 7 minutes left in this ball game. They're going to pretty much need a miracle. Our defense has been outstanding, only allowing that one huge touchdown run to Darius Geis. And other than that, they haven't really got down in the goal situation. So, maybe the blocked field goal. If you go back maybe to the blocked field goal, that might be the turning point of this game. Because if Washington gets that, they keep the lead, I believe, at 10-7. We block that, and all of a sudden after that, Washington just hasn't been the same. But trying to get something here on this drive. So from the 34, Smith looking, and that's Willie Gay Jr. for another sack. His 2nd of the ball game, now 5th in 2 weeks, so he is looking fantastic here, getting towards the end of the season. And on 2nd and 19, that is Smith just trying to force that one underneath in the zone coverage. Patrick Robinson there for the interception. And great job by this defense the whole game. We've shut down this Redskins offense in the 2nd half. It's been fantastic. And to go along with the offense here on a 3rd and 2, we'll pick up another huge 1st down with Saquon Barkley, putting him at 146 yards for this ball game. And what a job by this Ravens team here in the 2nd half against a very, very talented Washington team. And we really just absolutely shredded them in the 2nd half, shutting them down. Offense looking fantastic, just demoralizing runs for 1st downs. As you see, it's going to be a face mask on the defense, and that's pretty much going to end this ball game as we can run the clock through the rest of the way, and that is it. So a really, really solid victory, 30-7 here in Washington. They just barely, as you see, got 200 yards of offense. And the defense was outstanding. Defense was unbelievable. The running game, that was like an old school Ravens game. As you see, Lamar Jackson, 14-27, 154. Didn't throw an interception, but only one touchdown. He did struggle, but Saquon Barkley, 26 for 154. He didn't have a touchdown, but really outstanding. Picking up so many 1st downs. You see 11 broken tackles. He looked outstanding. And I mean, just super, super impressed. And that's how good this offense can be. If one part's not working, the other part's working. So that's what we can do. We're so balanced. And then coming back to defense, last week we had 6 sacks. This week we have 5. Outstanding performance, 4 interceptions. This defense is unreal. And we'll have to take a look at the defensive statistics after this ball game just to see how good we are. As Alex Smith, he had 4 picks, really struggled. I think that's as many picks as he had the whole season. Darius Geis had 68 yards rushing when I believe he had a 65-yard touchdown. So that shows you something right there. Outstanding job by this defense. It was just a fantastic game as we now play Cincinnati for the first time this season here in Week 11. So that's interesting. They're at 5-4. This is obviously division games are key, but this is a really key game. If we can win, go to 10-0, put Cincinnati at 5-5. Hopefully Pittsburgh will lose, go to 5-5. We still right now have control of the division, but that would be even more control of the division with Cincinnati. If they can get a victory somehow, I mean, they can be put right back into it. So this is definitely a huge game. But let's take a look at this defense. I know we have the number 1 offense, but the defense to me, so you see we're the number 1 overall defense based on yards allowed. But you can see passing yards, we're number 1 ahead of the Panthers. Rushing defense, we're number 1 in the Eagles. Points allowed, we're number 1. So let's look at sacks. We are number 6 or number 5 tied with a bunch of teams at 25. So we're still like a top 5. And interceptions, we're number 1. So we're pretty much number 1 in almost every category you can think of defensively. It is outstanding. And what a defense we have this year. And with Saquon Barkley now as a prime runner, power back, speed back, everything, maybe this is the team that could finally do it this year. We'll see. And that'll pretty much do it for this one. You head to play Cincinnati next week. Hopefully we can get a victory there and continue this fantastic season. So that'll do it for this one. If you please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.